I'm going to install a 9-inch assist bar, barra de apoyo. I have outlined the assist bar and made the holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out, but make sure that when you set it here that it's even, it doesn't move. So I outlined it. Now I'm going to line up this up here and just cut, and then what we're only interested, or at least I am, is the holes. And then I will go ahead and level it off in the shower. So now I have met both the lines evenly, and I'm going to cut it out. I'm just going to cut out the rectangle, and then I'm going to puncture the holes. That's all I need. Okay, so now here I have the template. This is what the cardboard is what I'll be using to set up my assist bar onto the restroom and level it off. So now I'm going to, but before I go ahead and go and set the template, I'm going to puncture the holes so we can mark them on the wall. I'm using this hole puncher, but when you line it up, make sure that this here is, the hole maker is centered as best as possible on the cardboard. So I'm going to finish off doing that. Okay, I lined up the holes with the holes on the cardboard after I use this to make the holes, and I'm ready to go transfer it to the wall. Okay, here's the shower stall where I'm going to set my handles. I have one here, but I'm going to go around even with that all the way across and set it here. So my next step is I'm going to take the cardboard that I just cut, the template that I cut for of the assist bar, and I'm going to even it out using the leveler. And then when I set it leveled, I'm going to make my holes in between the tiles as close as possible to the center. Level it off, mark the holes with a marker, but first I'm going to put tape. I'm going to put tape on the wall and then mark the holes, and then I'll show it, and then we'll do the drilling. Okay, now that I have placed the tapes, I'm going to get my template. It's going to be centered as much as possible in the tiles, but I'm going to use the template. Here's the template and also the leveler that I will place up on top like this. Level it off and mark my holes, and then I will start. I have marked the holes, but I'm just going to verify it. Take the there. It's very slippery, even with the tape. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Looks good. Looks good. please remember to use safety goggles, safety glasses for anything you do, because you only have one pair of eyes. So make sure you protect your eyes. Okay, now I'm going to start drilling the holes. And I hope that I don't have as much trouble as I did with the other one. The first one I did have a lot of trouble making holes. It was really hard tile. This one here, we'll find out. Even though I did this one here, I don't remember. It's been a while. So, let's go ahead and see. I drilled the holes, and I swear, this was so easy compared to the other one I just did in the other restroom. The tiles on the other restroom are made in Mexico. I don't know where these ones are made, but oh man, that other one was really hard. And this, in less than 5 minutes, I made the holes. Now you gotta be careful that when you start the drilling, do not put pressure on the tile because it can crack. Because I'm gonna blow the dust out and see what happens. Okay, there you are. So now I'm gonna do this other ones here. And on this one, I didn't hit a stud or anything. So I'm gonna try this other one. I started out with a small bit, which I had to do in the other restroom that I just finished. But this one seemed like it's really soft, so I'm gonna start using. I'm using the. There you go. I think that's about a 1/4 inch. So that's what I mean. As you can see, the hole was pretty big in comparison to what I started with. So I'm gonna start drilling the hole. Okay, I just finished drilling the last hole. Okay, this was easy. Oh my God, this was easy compared to the other one. Oh my God. I swear my shoulders hurt and my arms hurt from the other one. It was really hard. This one went on very, very easily. Now we're gonna take this off. And now here we have the base. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna place this on the handle, and this goes inside. They make sure it's in there so I don't lose it. Now you want to make sure that you don't lose it. So this is going to go inside here, inside there, and when it goes inside the wall, when you start screwing it, it opens and it stays behind and it tightens. But we have to put it onto the handle first. So I hope I never need to use the handle, but it's there and it'll take the weight. So I'm gonna put all of them, making sure that I put the bolt in there first and then the wings there, and then we're gonna insert it into the wall. Okay, all the bolts in there now. So what I'm gonna have to do is take this and insert them into the holes in here. Insert them into the holes. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's see if I can do this with just a minute. What you do is you make sure you have enough that it doesn't fall out. You know, the bolt going through, so it doesn't fall out. And then you close them. So I can do it with my hand here. Close them like this, one at a time, and push them into the holes. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and let's see if I don't have any problems. Okay, now that I have the bolts in there, I'm going to push them in. goes the other one. There you go. 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 So now they're in there, and I'm gonna have to screw the bolts in. I need to go get the screwdriver. Just a minute. Okay, what we're gonna have to do now is we're going to screw this one's here. But you see, it keeps on turning because it sluts in the back. So what I do is I take my knife, set it like this, putting pressure on the wings in the back, and I start twisting it until it tightens a little bit, not all the way, because we have to adjust all three of them, because we're gonna have to set it so it doesn't, the holes don't show. But before we tighten it, we're going to also caulk it so the water doesn't get in there, just like I did with this one here. See guys, caulking in there, just in case. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place the knife in the back of the screw, of the bolt, like this, pull it out, and then I'm going to take the screwdriver and I'm going to turn it as I pull it. Where is it? As I pull it, I'm going to turn it, and it starts closing in, and I'm going to do that and adjust it. And remember that this is inside there, this. So when it goes into the wall, you need to have enough space. So now this is the tile, the mortar, whatever, sheetrock, and then to the back, whatever it has in the back. So when you're putting this in there, you have, remember that part is inside, we don't see it. This is what you see over here. You pull it out so that in the back side, it's holding on, so you can twist it, and then as you twist it, this starts tightening. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it is right. Don't over tighten them because you can crack the tile. Thank God everything worked out all right. So this is ready. Supposedly, again, these have about 70 pounds each. So that's 6 of them right there. And this was really easy. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take caulking, and I'm going to place caulking all the way around and on top of the screws, just like I did with this one here, just to keep the water out, just in case. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to do the caulking on that. All the way around. Careful with your finger, pushing the caulking in to the crevice in between the tile. Put some on the head. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it with a wet cloth and check it. There you have it, after the cleaning and the caulking, it's ready. This was a lot easier, in less than 30 minutes compared to the other one that I just did. It took me about 3 hours because it was so hard. And then we have the other one here on the side. Now I can hold on and not fall. Good. Thank you. Wear your safety equipment when doing any work.